My goal is by the end of this video is that you understand how to do paid ads locally, how to differentiate yourself, and also how to turn your followers into clients. The things that you need to do in order to dominate your market are very, very, very simple. First, we see the most success over on Instagram. You can do Facebook, it does work as well. You can run this strategy on LinkedIn and YouTube. It's a lot harder to do so. So I would recommend sticking to Instagram primarily. For the videography side, you don't need anything crazy. You can use a webcam, an iPhone, and just some good lighting to start. But outside of that, make sure your settings are tuned in so you can look as good as possible. The next thing is the paid ads, and specifically what you're saying on the paid ads. We'll talk about that later, but the higher quality those are, the better results you'll get. And the reason this strategy works is you're consistently in front of them. The paid ads get the interest, the posts and the DMs capture their interest and make them more interested or convert them. With the content, you're hammering them constantly: stories, posts, local ads, DMs. You're building up the human relationship, you're personal, and they trust you and they think of you when they want the service. And this also moves pretty fast. I'll show you some local ads we've done for our company and how we've captured a lot of demand here in Calgary. But you can get in front of virtually every single person that is interested in the service within just a matter of a couple weeks. And some common mistakes we see: most people, like, you've probably paid someone to post on socials for you, but they either did not have a way to get you in front of the right people, like you get followers from India, Asia, China, places like that, Brazil, stuff like that. And, those people can't buy. And you also did not have an effective strategy to turn interest into calls, appointments, demos, whatever you want to use. So if you knew every video you made would get in front of 30 to 100% of everyone that's interested in the city, you would make different content for sure. You would try and sway them, you'd persuade them. And also, if you had your face on camera and you made a bit of an effort, you'd be seen as different, because out of 20 brands that do this locally, maybe one has their face on camera. And that's the one people trust. And the next thing is you kind of just hoping and pray something comes out of it. You don't have a way to shift their beliefs. This is, for my background, I'm one of the co-owners of Vision Management. I've run my own business since I was 18, played high level hockey, graduated pretty early. We've helped over 40 plus local business generate results with paid ads over the last couple of years, 13 plus over on Instagram. For social proof, we've won various awards, including #1 Canada Social Media Marketing last year. We also helped a nonprofit client beat out Mr. Beast in the arguably the biggest video production show. It's called the Streamies. We've also used this to close multiple deals in the last 20 days on Keegan's account. And the reason why I'm filming this and adding on my account is I've struggled with limiting beliefs for years around creating my own brand. So I just wanted to share my journey from scratch with our proven strategies to prove what's even possible for this. And who is this even ideal for? A service-based business, ideally, like if you're home service, like roofing, plumbing, remodeling, that obviously crushes. Medical services, doctors, dentists, chiros works too. Professional, like attorneys, financial advisors, things like that. Also print. Basically, you have to serve someone locally. You can serve nationally, of course, but locally is the easiest one. And characteristics: you already have good lead generation, but you just want to put fuel on the fire, and you want a way to differentiate from competitors, maybe stand out from them, maybe get more leads, maybe you have a sales team, maybe you have more admin people you need to fill up time for, or if you just want to grow the brand, basically, and use something that can compound and grow that quick. Those are all reasons this could be good for you. And as far as what this process entails, you do want to run paid ads. The objective, though, you're setting it to Instagram profile visit ads, because this objective is a lot cheaper to do than taking them to a lead form or a checkout page, basically. You're basically tripwiring them so that when they watch all of the video or they click on your profile, they follow, they like, they comment, that's going to tripwire it so that the content chases them around forever. We do not want someone to scroll and just forget about you. That does nothing. And because it takes it, Facebook, Instagram, they want to keep people on the platform. You can get results for cheaper, which is awesome. And when we tripwire them with the organic content, what we want to do is, most people, they show social proof. They show their projects, they show little text screenshots. That's cool, that's fine. But that does not shift beliefs so that they buy. That makes you look good, sure, but to shift their beliefs, answer their questions, it takes a lot of touch points and more than just that. And the reason why you want to do this is instead of tapping into the 1 to 4% of people who want to buy right now, you tap into the 20% who want to buy in the next 3 to 6 months or 12 months or whatever. And you accelerate the time horizon on which they buy. And by doing that, they buy with you, basically. So like I said before, you want someone to be bombarded. You want them to see you every single day, multiple times per day. That means stories, posts, DMs, anything. You can do this in a helpful way. You don't have to spam them with offers all the time, but you want to do this in a way that makes them think you are the actual best, and you condition them to have the thoughts, beliefs, and biases that an ideal client has, making it easier for your team to fulfill on your work. The next thing you also want to do is be humanized. You want them to relate specifically to you, your struggles, your journey, the things you do, so that they like you, they want to support you, and they have a parasocial relationship. Like they care about you. If you go through company content, do you care about any companies? No, probably not, because they're not personable, they're not human. But you remember faces, you remember brands. And for the actual action steps, the reason why you need that, you just need to talk on camera. This is ridiculously simple. Just film yourself kind of like I'm doing. Next thing, run a simple follower ad. All you have to do for this, you define your ideal client, you call out the problems, the desires, some social proof, show what makes you different or better, and just have the call to action is just follow me. Running this technically is pretty simple. You post a video on Instagram, you boost it from your desktop, set your objective to profile visits, select your local area. Maybe it's a zip code, maybe it's the little circle, maybe it's something else. Select 5 generic interest types and then run the ad for about 20 to 30 days to start. This should get you follows for relatively cheap, engagement for relatively cheap. And the appointment setting side, this is the most fun part. You want to DM everyone who likes, comments, follows, views, stories, basically interacts with you. You acknowledge them, you compliment them, you ask them a question if they're interested in the content or interested in the service, basically. And you can go in, you can qualify them, you can ask them what made them interested, you can ask for their phone number to set up top as well. This is the hardest part and the part you have to be most on top of. We do have done for you options if you choose to do this with us. And the next thing is just really being omnipresent. If you're ghosted, that's normal. Who cares? You can build trust through your Instagram stories. You can retarget them, chase them down. But as you're making content, they will re-engage back with you. So if you're ready for us to do this for you, and you want to differentiate yourself, get more leads, dominate your local market, and you want to add on a marketing channel that grows over time, just click the link in bio. There will be something in the description of this YouTube video and in the comments section, and schedule a call and we can discuss if this might be a good fit for where you're at in your business.